The layers, you're in for 2 years.
Yeah.
The broiler, you're in for 2 months. Secondly, the most important reason for me why broilers are better than layers is the scalability factor.
Explain that.
Scalability means your ability to grow from 1 to 2 to 5 to 8 to 10 to 15 like that.
Yes, to grow your numbers.
For example, I started with 280 broilers.
Yeah.
But right now, me telling you that it doesn't even sound real.
So much love to everybody that's been watching us. I really appreciate everybody who puts in their data. This data costs money, so I really thank you very much. And today I want to talk about something very important. If you're a farmer, there's always a thought, should I go broilers? Should I go layers? Because layers have advantages.
Yes.
Broilers have advantages. Broilers don't give you eggs, but layers give you both. But you're a person who has done both.
Yes.
Who understands what's better.
Yes.
If we are talking to somebody who's still struggling with decide what to pick, layers, broilers, can you enlighten us?
Yeah. So, Kyle, in terms of that, from my own experience, because I've done both of them myself, I would look at someone who is starting with a small number of birds. It's better to start with broilers. And these are the reasons why.
Yes.
First of all, with broilers, the cycle is 2 months long.
Yes.
It's 2 months between the arrival of the bird and the arrival of a new bird.
Of a new batch.
Yes. So when you're doing broilers, if for example now you're looking at the downside, if something goes bad within that cycle, you hit the reset button in 2 months. Okay, you start afresh and you have a new chance to go again. With layers as well, you are looking at a very big investment.
Huge investment.
Huge investment. Because you're going to feed the layer, both financial and in terms of management. Because the layer is going to eat for 6 months, 4 months, 5 months, whatever it is, before it gives you anything you can, the first egg, anything you can sell from.
6 months.
Exactly. People be ideal and say 4 months, but 5 to 6 months is the right time frame to have for your birds to be producing at a level where they can sustain themselves. Now, beyond the 5 months, every day of those 5 months is just as crucial as the day before, because layer birds are known to be very delicate, and this is something I've seen myself. They are very delicate. Because what made me leave layers, I had 5,000 layers at the time, and my caretaker lost his grandmother. So that changed from when he left, the very next day they cut production by 90%.
What?
And this is factual. This is not something I'm picking from the sky. So the thing about layers is, layers are a very good business. They make money, but they are very delicate. Your management has to be committed and precise. There cannot be any mistakes. I'm not saying there can be mistakes with broilers, but like I said, the layers, you're in for 2 years. The broiler, you're in for 2 months. Secondly, the most important reason for me why broilers are better than layers is the scalability factor.
Explain that.
Scalability means your ability to grow from 1 to 2 to 5 to 8 to 10 to 15 like that.
Yes, to grow your numbers.
For example, I started with 280 broilers. But right now, me telling you that it doesn't even sound real.
It doesn't make sense.
Exactly, because the birds I started with can fit in just a small portion here. So the scalability is very important. The money you make off one cycle helps you grow immediately in the next cycle. So the scalability is...
The return on investment is also...
and it's higher and more frequent. Yes, because in a year you raise birds 6 times. But in a year of layer growing, half the year is for growing them. Then the other half, every day, you have to make sure that all conditions are perfect for them to produce. But what I would say is...
Tedious.
Exactly, they are more tedious. What I would say is, for a farmer out there who wants to start a big poultry enterprise with enough capital, and by capital I mean with the ability to produce their feed, to have a capacity of at least 50,000 birds, and with a very capable management team in place, layers are an investment with a much higher return at that level.
At that level.
At that level.
The more the birds.
The more the birds, the more the experience, the more the technical knowledge, you're better served.
So you would advise somebody who doesn't have enough the capacity
exactly
to
someone who is
50,000 and above,
do not
stay away from eggs.
Stay away from them, because at that level you're producing your feed, you're determining the price of your feed, the quality of your feed is up to you. If you give a layer bird a poor quality feed, it won't lay. If you give a broiler bird a poor quality feed, it will just grow slowly. You understand?
So
it will grow.
If you change, it comes back.
Exactly. Or if you leave it on that poor quality feed for 50 days, you'll get money from it. But the moment you put a layer bird on poor feed, it's not going to give you the enough yields for a very long time. So that's why I'm saying, if someone has the know-who, the know-how, the money, layers are a good investment. But if someone is starting, like you're saying, broilers are a much better option.
I think you heard it.
I
don't know so much about birds. I'm just a learner like you. By the way, this is not to discredit layers. Layers are also a great piece of business.
Yes, they are.
If you want to, focus on them. If you love eggs, but you balance and see what makes sense for you. My man, I really appreciate your time.
It's been a good time with you.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for having us.
Yes.
Thank you for...
We'll be coming back to visit you in a couple months.
Please, it's a call away.
Yeah.
It's a call away.
All right, guys. Have a good day, a good night, and a good morning if you're watching this in the morning. By the way, one love to the people in the United States. By the way, if you're in the United States, just please push the video to other states. Because, man, when people watch from the United States, hey, I get money. I get money. Have a good day, guys. Peace.